She didn't realize where she was and took 2 steps on the landing, goes 9.775.
And here's Nikki Childs. And she is definitely one of the crowd favorites because of a lot of her unique moves on this piece of equipment. Here's her series of flip-flop layout, step out. Now remember, because of it only being 2 skills, she's required to do an additional D salto. A new rule this year, an additional D salto. That was her switch ring. And here's her leap combination, a wolf jump to a stag ring. And right here's the additional salto, a front aerial, which is a D-level skill, so she fulfills the requirement. What a great routine from Nikki. Ends up being the high score of the meet on being 9.8. And here's Nikki Childs on floor. She has new tumbling passes this year. There's her front double twist, which she did compete last year. And her middle pass, which is new, a whip half to a Rudy. And that gives her a D with the Rudy, which is a requirement this year. 2 passes with a D-level skill or higher. And the third pass, a whip to a...
Nikki Childs up first for us on the uneven bars. And Nikki's a second-team All-American on this event last year. You see a beautiful handstand there. Giant 1.5, done excellent. To her ginger, a little leg separation there on the ginger. Hip handstand, half pirouette, pack salto. Everything's looking really good so far. This is a beautiful routine from Nikki. Excellent handstand work throughout. She's nailing her handstand. Has some of the best handstands on our team. Giant full to double tuck. Takes a step there on the landing. That's going to be a 10th, and she goes 9.8.
She gets a 9.75.
Nikki Childs up next for us. Front double full. There's supposed to be a punch front there, but we were having trouble with it in warm-ups. Whip half, Rudy, just like Audrey, but again, a little sloppy with the legs and on the landing. And then comes back with a whip immediate double full. Bonus in every pass. You can see she's out of control on that landing. 9.8. She goes 9.775.
This is Nikki Childs. It's a new mount for her, which we love. It reminds us of Cirque du Soleil. Here's her flip-flop layout step out. Just a small balance check there, maybe 0.05. She comes back with a beautiful switch ring, which is an E-level skill, and Nikki does it better than almost anyone in the country. Here's her moonwalk, which is her trademark this year on the beam. This is her dance combination, a wolf jump to a stag ring, and a front aerial, which is another D salto. What a great routine from Nikki. I just really saw that one balance check on the flight, but she scores only
time to time. Nikki had to go in at the last minute first up. We pulled Ashley out of the first up spot. This is supposed to be a giant 1.5 twist, but she misses it and she covers it by going giant full to giant half to her ginger. Nice ginger, the legs stayed together. We've been working hard on that. Her pack salto, very well done. Misses the half pirouette there, but really not much of a deduction other than it's just an obvious mistake because she did go to handstand. And then you've got a giant full to a double tuck. At the end, a very good dismount, little out of control there on the landing. She goes 9.7 score. Nikki Childs up on the floor for us, and we keep trying to get Nikki to put this front double full punch front in. It wasn't here again tonight, but she just didn't feel like she could go for it. There's supposed to be a punch front right there, but that's still an E, even without the punch front. Comes back with a whip half to a Rudy, little short landing, just kind of stumbling forward just a bit. And then she finishes up with another 10th in bonus, with a whip to an immediate double full. Very nicely done, except she bounces up out of the landing. We've been working on her landings an awful lot to get her back out there. Next up for us on floor was Nikki Childs. Nikki's front handspring, front double full. You can see she overturns that just a bit. She had a stumble out of her triple toe turn as well, which was part of her deduction. Round off whip half to a Rudy. She gets 3/10 of combination bonus for that. And then finishes with a whip to an immediate double full. Overall, a very good routine, but stumbled around in some places that been a little out of control, 9.825.
Here's Nikki Childs, one of the fan favorites because of her creativity on the balance beam. Really a fun routine. Here's her flip-flop layout, meets her series requirement. Very nice. A switch ring, which also gives Nikki bonus on the balance beam. Here's her moonwalk. The fans love that. Her dance combination, wolf jump to double stag ring. Again, bonus for her. She's got another bonus combination here with the cat leap to an immediate front aerial. Small balance check there, possibly 1/10. And her dismount is a gainer pike. She sticks the landing, scores a 9.
Emmons, so 3 solid performances in the bag for Georgia here. And this is Nikki Childs. Now, she's just a freshman. She comes from that famous program in Plano, Texas, WOGA, where, of course, Carly Patterson came from, the Olympic all-around champion in Athens. And Nikki is a terrific addition to this team.
They had a whole group of athletes training together, and many of them just went off to college this year. She is gorgeous on this event. Her flexibility and her grace, outstanding here. Oh, gorgeously, absolutely beautiful. She is a nice addition to this Georgia team. They always have the strength and the power and the big tricks. She brings a lot of finesse. Beautiful walkover. Ready for jump.
Interesting thing, so many of these young ladies compete as individuals when they're trying to make the elite level. And this team atmosphere is a terrific boost for most of these young ladies. And it revives their love of gymnastics.
They love it. I love seeing the sparkling smiles. They're just thrilled to be here.
All right, nice performance. We'll give you her score when we come back. Alabama will be on the floor.